what would you say are the like sights, sounds, and smells of the city?
Wow.
Interesting
Very
question.
interesting.
So the smells are absolutely fascinating because the cuisine here is quite rich and the delicacies are absolutely delicious. So if you walk across the street, you'll definitely get the smell of kebabs and different kinds
and
of
chestnuts roasting.
Roasted chestnuts, and you will have the
Turkish coffee, by the way.
Yes, Turkish coffee, and then you'll have the sense of fresh baked goods, and then there's so much aromas going out in the air.
Istanbul is very interesting. In all of the cities that we have been to, Istanbul is very special in terms of the number of restaurants by the roadside. There are just so many restaurants by the roadside, and that just gives the entire city it makes it a huge restaurant house.
Actually, and it gives such a beautiful atmosphere. It's positive. It's very nice to experience.
Especially right across the Strait of Bosphorus. So by there are almost an endless array of all of these different scents coming, and then on one side you have when walking across the Strait of Bosphorus, there are always these fishermen who are getting their fish right fresh from the sea, and then they're making fish kebabs
right there spot.
And that has a special, I mean, it's such a interesting, just because even if it's just for the food, I highly recommend this in Istanbul.
Wow.
So actually, the food is also affected by the geographical position of the city, because you can see different cuisines mixed up all together, forming a different new tastes, and it's truly inspiring, actually.
Especially for chefs.
I want to visit just after learning about that.
Definitely.
We look forward to your visit.
So if someone were to visit for like a few days, what would you recommend them doing?
Well, there is so much to do.
A few days won't do it.
So anything you're probably into, I'm sure Istanbul has.
I would recommend the Rumeli Hisar. I mean, that's beautiful. It's such an old landmark, and it's in the middle of the city, so it's right in Bebek, I think. It's very close to. It's like right in the middle of the city. So
it's got so much history. Actually, it depends on the kind of person who's visiting. If Istanbul has it all. I mean, if you are into historical sites, I mean, like
which I definitely am.
Palaces. There are so many palaces built by the Ottomans, and then there are also, amazing landmarks.
So many museums. Very interesting museums. Like, for example, if you're into gems or jewelry, like us, then the Topkapı Saray, like that's one of the palaces, which is now a kind of a museum that has all of these from the Ottoman era. That has all of these amazing jewels of the past which are there. So Topkapı Saray, I think, is one of the top.
Absolutely.
So that's got to be your favorite one, hey, with all the gems in it.
Yes. Absolutely. But the other side, again, Istanbul is full of a contrast. So from one side it's that kind of a rich history, but from the other side, it's the food culture, and then from the other side, it's the modern part of the city where you have all of these huge brand type malls, and and it's all here. I think anyone
you
who's
can
looking
also
for,
find amazing natural beauties here. So there are so many botanical gardens in Ataturk Abaratomo. It's one of the most beautiful gardens I've seen. So it's has many different species of plants, and I would highly recommend someone to visit when they're here. Absolutely.
And the city is very easy to navigate. And there's the subway going all across the city, and then there's the public transport is pretty comprehensive. And of course there's the transportation through the sea. We have these huge ferry boats going all across.
From one continent to another.
In just 5 minutes.